Hey folks, it's Brent with the Downing Group, and by popular demand, this week we are going to talk about what it is like to live on Lake Murray and buy property here. For those of you considering a move to Lake Murray, whether you're locals or transplants from some other state, I personally live here. I've lived here since 2014. We are the top selling team and agents on Lake Murray. And it's a beautiful day out here in middle of spring. I think it's going to be maybe in the mid 70s for a high. You know, you can look up the weather for the Columbia area, and I moved here from up north years and years ago, and you can't beat the winters compared to the snow belt. But that said, Lake Murray is a very stable lake. It's a huge lake. You can see behind me that that shoreline you see behind me is probably about 4 miles away. And you know, the lake itself is like 40 miles long and has 700 miles of shoreline. Deepest point is like 200 feet. It's a power generating lake, and the lake levels are fairly consistent. We're close to Columbia, South Carolina. In fact, there are addresses, Columbia addresses on Lake Murray. And of course we have the Gamecocks, the University of South Carolina. And we're not far from Clemson Tigers, maybe a couple hours away from there. We are a couple hours from, you know, the Appalachian Mountains where they begin, and then 2 hours from the coast. So Charleston and Beaufort and Hilton Head, places like that. So a lot of options here, a lot of you know, things to do. Weather year-round is great, and you can boat year-round here. And so I'll just say, you know, when I get home from work, it's like being on vacation when I get home. You know, the view, the ability to just hop on my boat and run out on the lake. Of course, we're a big fishing lake. Today we have one of the FLW tournaments going on here, and I've seen all the fishermen in the lake by my dock all morning, and actually saw somebody catch some. The popular fish that I've seen caught on this lake are striper, largemouth bass, and catfish. You know, it's a very, very good recreational lake, and it's not super busy like you would hear about like on a Lake Norman or Lanier. And there's plenty of open water. And there's lots of different kinds of communities on Lake Murray, whether, you know, like here I'm right across from Timberlake Golf Course and the Timberlake subdivision. And so you can kind of see, you know, it's a little far away, but it's one of the HOAs that are on Lake Murray. And so a lot of nice homes there, golf course, a country club, tennis courts, and so forth. But then you can also have a more rural setting as well on Lake Murray, especially as you get out into Newberry and Saluda counties. That said, if we can help you, you know, find a property on Lake Murray, or, you know, help you decide whether or not Lake Murray is maybe something you would want to consider, we would love to help you. As I said before, we are the top team and agents on Lake Murray, have been for years and years, and you know, we can help you. So call me with any questions, and we'll be glad to help. Y'all have a great week.